Hi Aries, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of October 18th through the 24th, 2021. This is a reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you are a cross watcher, you might be able to resonate with some of these messages. So guys, I would like to say welcome to all of you. Thank you so much for joining me here today. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe. Also, if you could please give this video a thumbs up, I would greatly appreciate that. I am starting out, Aries, with pulling you a Moonology Oracle. I'm also pulling you another card from a deck I created, and then later on I am pulling you several other additional guidance cards, so stick around to the end of the reading. I'm also looking at some zodiac signs later. All right, so we do have Work Through Your Fears, New Moon in Scorpio. So for some of you, a Scorpio may be significant this week. Others, you need to work through your fears. All right, and I'm also pulling you a card from this deck as well. So what is the message for Aries for this week, please? And you just came through, Aries, in the Leo reading, which that is a combination I get quite a bit, the Aries-Leo combination. So maybe you have Leo in your chart, or maybe you're dealing with a Leo. Okay. You have two cards. You have Alchemy, and then you have Clarity. So another sign actually had these two cards, and they may have had a third as well. It's possible that it was a Scorpio. I'm trying to remember. It might have been a Scorpio. Okay, so work through your fears. For some of you, you're finding maybe the right way to go about something. But clarity is coming in. Clarity is definitely coming in. All right, let's see what the cards say. So what does Aries have coming up for this week? New moon energy. So many of you, you're starting something brand new, but with the alchemy card, you may be just kind of figuring out maybe how you want to do something, how you want to go about doing something. Let's see. What does Aries have coming up for this week, please? And we also have a full moon on the 20th. So something could be coming full circle for you. Here's strength. It did land sideways, so take it how it resonates. But some of you are dealing with a Leo. Okay, Aries. Okay. Wow, we have the Wheel of the Year, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Fool. So these are basically in the reverse. We have the Two of Pentacles in the reverse. We have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Seven of Cups. Nine of Wands. A lot of your cards are coming out sideways, guys. And so take it how it resonates. If you feel like the card resonates more for you guys in the reverse, then take it in that way. You know, with these general readings, you may feel as though, you know, something resonates more in the upright, or, you know, sometimes in the reverse. See, sideways. So Six of Pentacles. Okay, what is the overall energy for Aries, please, for this week? Aries, what is the overall energy? The Queen of Swords, which is interesting. The Queen of Swords just showed up in the Leo reading. So for some of you, this is a Leo. And there is the Five of Wands. So there could be some sort of conflict going on with a Leo. Let's see. Some of you maybe work in a very competitive field or environment. Those of you that are partnered, you definitely want to pick and choose your battles. Mercury is retrograde, so things can be, misconstrued very easily here at this time. There can be problems with communication, so text, emails not getting through, not being sent. If you are partnered, you want to watch your communication. Some of you that are partnered, or if you have a roommate, or if you live with your family, yeah, I mean, there can be some really petty arguments taking place here at this time. And you don't want to let this really get you down. Some of you are dealing with maybe some depression or just low energy, and it could be due to that. You know, maybe you've let these small arguments take a toll on you emotionally. Yeah, and you don't want to let things escalate. Yeah. So really try to prevent this from happening. You really want to pick and choose your battles, especially those of you where you're partnered, or you live with your family, or you have a roommate or roommates. You really just want to watch your communication. This is very small, petty, insignificant stuff here that could actually lead to a really big argument. So you want to clear up, any confusion. You want to just be very direct with your communication. If you're confused, you want to address that so things don't, escalate here, because they can with this energy here very easily. And then, you feel regret later on. And so, yeah, I mean, we have the Queen of Swords here as the overall energy. And so it doesn't matter if you're male or female. If this is something that's already been going on, Aries, I think that you're definitely a little bit more closed off here at this time with the Queen of Swords. Maybe things have already escalated. Maybe someone said some mean things. And, if this is not with your person or your partner, this can be a family member, a friend. Maybe things really got like way out of hand. Someone could have lost control. Someone could have gotten angry. We have the Tower here at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, you're fighting about a house, a move that's maybe coming up or something like that. And so I see you kind of closed off, honestly, not going to lie, with the Queen of Swords. You have Strength. It's the first card out. It could be that you or someone that you're dealing with was not seeing things clearly. There could have been some sort of confusion, which then led to some sort of argument, which, things really could escalate if they haven't already. And so that's why you just want to, pick and choose your battles and watch your communication. And you really want to try to work with your partner, try to be open and flexible. You did have the Two of Pentacles that came out in the reverse, which is the opposite of that. It's someone who's not flexible. So, I mean, this could be you. This could be the person that you're dealing with. But it is next to the Fool, which does represent Aries. And so, I mean, it could be you. So, I mean, this is why we have readings, guys. So this is not the most open energy. You have the Nine of Wands here, which is someone who is guarded, someone who's put up some boundaries. And so, I mean, this could be you. Six of Pentacles landed sideways, which normally this is a very generous energy. But, you know, sideways, it's the complete opposite. I can read this, you know, a number of different ways. Someone who's definitely not helpful, not generous. Six of Pentacles in the reverse. If you're an Aries and you feel like you resonate more with it in the reverse, this is a liar, and this is someone who may have actually stolen from you in some way. And I mean, that's the reason for this strife right here. This chaos, this conflict here. You may have blocked this person. For those of you that resonate with that, this is something most likely that's been done to you, and you definitely have put your walls up here, created maybe some strong boundaries here with this person. Could have definitely even distanced yourself from this person. Someone may have a temper. That's not all of you, but for some of you, you could be dealing with someone who's a little reckless. They may have a temper. And you have some fives here. So fives do represent change, but you know, it's not going to be the easiest. There will be, you know, lots of growing pains, but change is coming in. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. It's just, you know, you're dealing with divine timing, and you will need to be patient and stay calm with strength here. Maybe have grace, lots of patience, remaining calm and, you know, collected here at this time. Eye on the prize, which could be a new path. Something that maybe you feel is meant for you. You might be just finding the right way to go about this with the Alchemy card. And some of you are overcoming your fears. Maybe you're learning to be more flexible. And you could be waiting on some news, or maybe alone. You could be waiting on something to come through. And, you know, with what we've seen at the bottom of the deck, you had the Four of Wands, you had the Tower. So some of you are moving, or maybe you're waiting for some money to come in for a home. Maybe some of you are going to be doing some sort of remodeling or something like that. Waiting on a work opportunity to come through. That clarity is coming in. But, you know, if you were struggling financially, you have the Five of Pentacles in the reverse. If you were struggling financially, we see you overcoming this. Whatever difficulties you were dealing with, if it was depression, that's really what I'm getting with this combination. Is some of you dealing with depression or low energy. I see you actually overcoming this. And some of you, that's definitely something you're going to be focused on here in the future, which is maybe your health, your diet, things you're consuming. Definitely see you more disciplined. Obviously, you know, this is not for all of you, but for some of you where, you know, you have been dealing with some health related matters, I see you more disciplined here. And I also see you paying attention to your body more. And so when there is something wrong, our body does let us know. And so I think that you're definitely more in tune with, you know, your body, your health, your well-being. But yeah, it's pretty specific. Watch your other signs. Some of you may not have seen something clearly, but you know, with the Queen of Swords in this position, that might be what's needed, is you overcoming your fears, you speaking your truth, you living in the moment, and maybe speaking up and gaining that clarity that you need. Because Seven of Cups, it's upright, and so that means there's some sort of illusion, confusion, delusion around a particular matter, and maybe this has been ongoing for a long time. You know, it's on repeat. Something possibly with a Leo. So what's needed is speaking up, speak your truth, and maybe clear the air. And remember though, pick and choose your battles. You may need to kind of hold back a little bit with strength, or maybe show some sort of grace or something like that, especially if you're dealing with someone who has a temper or something like that. All right. Yeah, look at that. I mean, that resonates so much. Some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. I'm not sure if I mentioned that earlier. I keep getting Capricorn. All right, so with this deck here, guys, this is a deck that calls you out. So we're looking at, you know, what you need to be called out on. Aries. It may or may not resonate. If it does, let me know. It's just something fun that I'm doing here. All right, so what does Aries need to be called out on? And let's look at what sign or signs you may be dealing with, Aries, this week. But I do see a new opportunity. Now, some of you are possibly going to be working from home. That's not all of you, but I do see a new path that's coming. That's coming up here. And you have your eye on this. Queen of Swords. So I really feel like this new path, if this is something you want, you're willing to wait for it, and when the opportunity strikes, you're going after it. Nine of Wands, this is something you're not giving up on. It may or may not require you working with others. If it does, you know, just take the advice that I already mentioned. But I feel like you got this. Look at this, Capricorn. I just mentioned Capricorn. And there's definitely a Leo connection, because I believe Leo had Capricorn and Libra show up in their reading as well. And then we have air, so dealing with an air sign. So Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. Five of Wands, too many cooks in the kitchen. You know, and look at this. We have the Five of Wands with the Four of Wands. Too many people may be giving their input. But, you know, take what resonates, leave the rest. For some of you, I feel like this is some sort of maybe work opportunity, and you may be able to work from home. And it may actually have something to do with maybe food preparation, something like that. Could be cooking, baking, something like that. But that's not all of you. All right, so we have 12, reach out. I reach out my hand and my heart to connect to and unite all of humanity. Look at that, reach out. And I was literally just saying that someone, you know, may not be seeing something clearly. You know, you need to reach out. It doesn't matter if you're male or female. Queen of Swords speaks her truth. She doesn't really hold back, because she, you know, she doesn't care, honestly. She does, but she doesn't. She's seen it all. She's been through it all. This is someone who's been hurt numerous times. She has experienced it all. And so that is why she's the Queen of Swords. She has a tough exterior. And so if she's upset, you're going to know. If she wants the truth, you're going to know. And so this is the energy that you're channeling here at this time. You're being encouraged to reach out, to be strong, to go within and speak your truth. And maybe clear the air. And then we have some good-ish. I'm just going to say that. Some good-ish is about to happen. Very cute, deck. Let's see. Don't let your issues mess it up. So some good stuff is about to happen, but especially those of you where a cycle has been on repeat. Do things differently. Live in the moment. Be spontaneous. Don't drop the ball. Be strong. Don't let your issues mess it up. Because this is good. This is good. This is change. It's change that's good for you. The universe has placed this, on your path for a reason. So you may be dealing with a Libra, or you may be dealing with a Capricorn, or for some of you, you're dealing with multiple parties. Leo, Capricorn, Libra. We have a little Earth here. Could be another Aries. But very strong Leo, very strong Capricorn. All right, guys, so I hope that you found this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. All right, guys, have a good week.